city. This is a government, and it must function. And somebody needs to be here for some answers. This does not make any sense. As I said before, this is not a pop and mom operation. Can't get anything done like this. And I'm going to impose up on this council. You are duty bound, and we understand, my understanding that Joei Graham had 5. So I can understand her not being here. But for the mayor, the law director, the finance director, I don't understand that. And was this agenda posted?
Yes.
The council defines the position of the law director, the finance director.
Wrap it up in 30 seconds, please,
What have you. So I am saying we need to get on the horns, or we need to either have the police to go and find out where is the people, what's going on here. We need some answers. We need some answers.
Carl Clinton Davis Jr.
That's me. I think I'm right that when these people don't show up, you can send the police after us and bring them here. That's the law.
That's the council.
Gladys Smallcutt, 133 193rd Avenue. I think it might help if you announce that you have not heard from the mayor or the administration, so that it will be on the record.
Right.
That you can say, no, we have not heard from him. Yes, he called and indicated that he had another meeting, something to that effect, so that it will be on the record, and that there's no, the finance director or the law director who should be, in his place, to say that no one is representing the administration.
Thank you for that information. We always try to hear from you.
Mr. Houston?
Hi, Anthony Houston, 1292, 137. We were here last week. They weren't here last week. This is another week has passed. Use all legislative, administrative powers you have under council to deal with this. It is unacceptable. Pure and simple. I understand one of the council persons had a fire, and we pray for her, we pray for the recovery, but she didn't have a fire last week. And proper notice, despite everything else, what they say in law school, the ignorance of the law is no excuse. People have responsibilities and you have responsibilities. I just say that you use all legislative power you have to do what needs to be done so the functioning of the city can move forward.
For the record, Madam Clerk, have you heard from the mayor, the acting mayor, Brandon King? Have you heard from the Councilor Joei Graham and Ward 4 in terms of their attendance at this particular meeting?
We received nothing.
You received nothing. This is our regular council meeting. The law director also. Again, I'll go with Earby, then Devin, all the way down to the council people and representatives. Mr. Earby, Councilman Earby.
Nothing on that.
Okay. Councilman Devin Branch.
For the record, I would like to state that I did receive a phone call from the mayor at 12:18 p.m. yesterday. I did not make that call. I received that call, and I was told by the mayor at that time that he would attend the meeting today as it was a regular meeting. So he did give me his verbal affirmation that he would attend, and I'm greatly disappointed to see that he is not here today.
And same for the law director.
I heard nothing from the law director.
Mr. Earby, you heard anything from the law director for the record?
I've received no information from the I've not talked to him.
Okay, Barbara Thomas, Vice President.
Good evening and Happy New Year to those that I have not seen before or was able to say Happy New Year. I'm glad to see those that are here and glad to see Reverend Norris, who is one of my favorite pastors. With all due respect to my colleague and the council, we have an acting chair, an acting president, and I would wonder why that chair was not called, or the vice chair was not called. This has been a trying time for us, and I did call my colleague, Ms. Joei Graham from Ward 4, and tell her how sorry I was to hear about her fire. But in retrospect, we have not seen Councilwoman Joei Graham through all of this time. In going back to where all of this started, we got an opinion from the law director that our December 29th council meeting was not legit. She gave us all the reasons in her opinion. My question too, and it still was the same, if you're going to give us an opinion and you are representing the whole city, the administration, the council, except the court.
And the court.
Thank you for that. Then, in what direction would you recommend that we go? But we were left in limbo. So we only got an opinion. We had no direction in which to go. So here we are now. We have a mayor that was sworn in. Nobody knew when he was sworn in, but he is sworn in, they say. We got a law director that's an independent law director. And according to our charter, in order for an opinion to be given, there has to be 3 signatures from the council in writing, and it has to be private. Or the mayor can ask for an opinion. These things had not been done. We're trying to sit up here, and everything that we have done or addressed, it ended up, matter of fact, the opinion, the legal opinion of our independent contractor, law director, ended up on a resident's Facebook before we got it. And it was going backwards and forth. Now, I don't have Facebook. I don't deal with Facebook. But everybody that from the social media was calling me and telling me what was on there. Telling me that all of this is taking place, Council Thomas. What are you doing about it? What are we doing about it? All the business is